Constructing your life is about much more than just building a bank account. Each week, join real estate entrepreneur and mindset coach Austin Linney as he interviews guests who are constructing their dream lives and impacting the world around them on a daily basis. If you're an entrepreneur or wanting to start a business, or you just want to hear motivating stories of how others have overcome the odds, you are in the right place. And now for your host, Austin Linney.
Hello, everybody. Austin Linney here with your Friday Rant. Hope everybody's doing good today. What I'm going to talk today about is a concept that changed my life and has continued to pay dividends over and over again in every situation. I'm not saying that is fun, and I'm not saying that your ego doesn't get burnt from time to time, but everybody knows Jocko Willink, extreme ownership. When I finally took ownership of the things that I had done in my relationship with my father, in my relationship with alcohol, in my relationship with my ex-wife, that was the first time that I could let it go. I could lay down the burden that I was bearing because I was done blaming other people in my life. How does that continue to work in my current situation? You have to fire people. Deals don't go through. Clients get upset. Or things happen in your life, right, with your spouse or your family. And the number one question that I ask myself, whenever things go south or even when they go good, what role do I play in this? Okay, and I'll use an example for you. Let's say that I had to fire a couple people 2 weeks ago. And I thought to myself, they're not the only ones in the wrong here. What do I need to learn? Or what could I have done better in that situation? And what that does is it allows you to not deal with the petty stuff, and it allows you to get to a space where you can learn over and over again. So many times in life we blame others. We say, you know what, I didn't do anything wrong here, right? And sometimes that's the case. But ultimately what I'm saying is, when you take ownership of your life, man, does that go down to other parts of your life, every aspect. The excuses cease. I'll do it later, cease. Everything ceases because you're taking ownership of a situation. You're saying, you know what, maybe I'm not 100% at fault here, but there's some things I could have done better. And it's a self-reflection tool that allows you to get better every day. And most of people's issues are they're blaming the other person, right? When you're at fault too, guaranteed. And so the best piece of advice I ever got in my entire life was don't make it about them, make it about you. And what I mean by that is when you nitpick or when you pick out somebody else, or you're saying, you did this, you're giving them ammunition to come back at you. You're giving them ammunition to point out your faults instead of saying, you know what, this is how I feel. I don't like this situation. This is what I want to do. Well, when you do that, that person doesn't have any autonomy to come at you because you only made it about yourself. And I'm telling you right now, when you adopt this extreme ownership, there's an amazing book about it. When you adopt this philosophy, your entire life changes. Because it gives you the freedom, it gives you the flatitude, the ability to take a decision and say, I'm going to own it, I'm going to get better, and then boom, I'm off to the races. And man, you want to talk about speed up your life. So I hope everybody got some value from this, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to Construct Your Life with Austin Linney. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and pay it forward by sharing with a friend. Most importantly, take this opportunity to start constructing your life by taking immediate action on what you learned. For show notes, resources, and more information on one-on-one coaching with Austin, visit constructyourlifepodcast.com.